welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida. It's the Condors and the USF Bulls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, the Bulls head coach told me before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the... would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Reese?
All right, Holly. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the... Three-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So USF's offense will take the field first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have...
Turning it on!
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Coleman Hope. Floats it out in space. Fighting off the defender. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground with the counter. Hard running there.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple.
Makes a grab and room to run. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Touchdown, Bulls! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the third game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. He's got great speed. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. So the Condors offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
I love when defense Backs come up, and they are physical, and they stick their face in the fan, and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They'll run play action. Under fire. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And it'll be the Condors go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Leaves it with the back. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here comes the option. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. To throw, it's right. Pocket breaking down. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Using his legs, it's Isaac. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled. Before he picks up the first down. The Bulls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, USF! And the extra point makes it 14-3.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Running it to the right. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Hands it off. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Condors will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll take it on the return. Coverage team gets the job. And they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking for a crease. It's Isaac. Oh, he's got some space. They'll guide him out of bounds, but not before he did some serious damage on the ground.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has 2 explosive runs. He told us coming into this one he thought he could have a big day statistically against this defense. There was something he saw on film that made him believe he was going to have. Success, and he's already doing it now. He is breaking off big ones. He's showing you the vision. He's showing you the speed. Defense has no idea how to stop him.
Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to run it all the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Off play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Finds a crease at the 20. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period. try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in third and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on third down.
Caught, and he's got room. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll run the option. There he goes. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out in the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounted for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice, accurate pitch out in front of him. Easy catch. And then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitchman, picking up a massive gain for this offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sticks it in his belly. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. The RPO, it's complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. And it'll be the Condors are marching down the field. They'll go back to the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The handoff as they run the counter play here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's right. Setting up the screen. Powers through the defender. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Oh, he missed it. No good. Couldn't find a way to draw closer. Still an 18-point hole.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Rolling right and going deep. Makes a catch at the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense.
Finding some room. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making adjustments. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be knocked down. They've got a little time here. Together a productive drive late in the half. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
They make the stop about... yards short of the first down. The Condors will send out the punt unit. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum. Into this lead before halftime. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hoke. Fires to the middle. The sure hands, it's Sullivan. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. Toss it away, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Stepping to the right. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And most quarterbacks will tell you, if they start to drift and throw off their back foot, their balance isn't as good, and you're more inclined to miss like he did right there.
Quick catch on third down. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Finds his big tight end. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. All wideouts, no backs. Dropping back, it's Croman Hoke. Touchdown Bulls, and they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Fielded in the end zone. It's King. He stopped short of the 20 yet. And probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over him. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. They make the play, force a 4th down, but they're out of timeouts, can't stop the clock. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Making side adjustments here. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Wide open spaces. He's at the 10, and he brings it back. Can you believe this? The final play of the first half. What a disaster. That might get the offensive coordinator fired at halftime.
And just when you thought this half was going to end ho-hum, the offense coughs it up, and the defense is able to not only recover the fumble, but they take it back for a touchdown. They steal more points before heading in at halftime.
The Bulls will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's King. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Guys, I caught up with the Condors head coach. One of the things he talked to his team about in the locker room was this defense has to get things fixed. Too many missed opportunities, too many missed assignments there. The offense has the ball right now, and they can make up some ground, but this team talking together, both offense and defense have to get on the same page to get back in this game. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the option.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And it'll be the Condors decide to punt it away. He's got it. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. This USF offense will open this drive right here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Collins. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. He'll try it again. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Croman Hoke. Makes the grab. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger bodies and more people in the box. So, nice job by this defense seeing the ball spit out wide to a playmaker, being ready for it, and getting him on the ground.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. On the option. Quick toss. Touchdown! Only in the hops. These guys wanted to make a statement. The statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop him. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
Number 41, set to kick off.
Coming out with it, it's King. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go to the counter. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
All right, they showed this in the first half, right? Loaded up, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Come back now, pull some guys, go the other direction, have success. Great job by the coaching staff.
Now Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back has it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Dropping back, it's right. They're setting up the screen. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Bulls sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
He's got it way down the field. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Bulls come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They go to the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. Like you got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success on the day, but sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football and don't try to force it into closed windows.
Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't hang on, it's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Using his legs, it's Isaac. Open space at the 25. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretched?
And he breaks the play. Touchdown Bulls.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out. It's King. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run the counter. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And it'll be the Condors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. With the catch, it's Garrison. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. The kick is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run inside, it's Collins. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Working the middle, it's complete. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He's going to take off. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble.
Lets it fly deep downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Condors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.